Good morning, children. Today we will learn about our environment. What is environment? The things around us form our environment, right? Okay, now look around you and tell me what you see around you. Observe the things that you see around you. You can see water, right? Soil. You can see plants, birds, people, animals, sun, mountains, buildings, and so many things around you, right? All these things which you see around you form our environment. All right? Did you get it? The things around us can be natural or man made. What do you mean by natural things? The things that occur in nature are called natural things. For example, the sun, plants, stones, etc. Even us, the human, animals, all these type of things are natural things. They are not made by human beings. They occur in nature. So they are called natural things. Got it? So what will be man-made things? The word itself, it says that man-made things are made by man. The things made by human beings are called man-made things. Look around you, you will find many examples for that. Table, chair, pencil, books, the computer, then pens, many more things, right? They are made by human. So they are called man-made things. Got it? Children, I hope you all understood what is natural things and man-made things. Now we will learn about living things and non-living things. What is a living thing? Living things means the things which have life in them. Those things are called living things. Got it? Can somebody give me an example for that? Yes, right answer. We human beings, we have life in us, right? So we are living things. Some other examples? Right, animals, birds, plants, right? They all have life in them. So they are called living things. How can you say that one particular thing is a living thing or non-living thing? Living things breathe, they grow, they eat food, they can move, they respond to the changes around them, they give birth to the young ones, they grow old and die. Okay, this is how we recognize a living thing. Got it? What is a non-living thing? Very easy to understand that, right? Because when a living thing has life in them, that means non-living thing has no life in them. Non-living things do not have life. Examples are ball, air, water, sun, soil, bus, a pencil, book, and so on. So many things, right? They do not have life in them. Those things are called non-living things. Got it? Now we will learn the differences between living things and non-living things. The first difference between living things and non-living things is that the living thing can breathe while the non-living things do not breathe. Living things breathe. Non-living things do not breathe. Who can tell me how do we breathe? We human beings. Yes, we breathe through our nose. Human beings and animals breathe through their nose. Children, do you want to feel the breath? Do you want to know how we breathe? We will do an activity, okay? Place one hand close to your nose and feel the air coming out. Place the other hand on your chest and feel the movement. The chest will expand while you breathe when you take the air in. Okay. Do one thing. You run fast. You will feel that you breathe fast. Okay, tell me, how do a plant breathe? Do you know how plants breathe? Plants breathe through their leaves. Interesting, right? Plants breathe through their leaves. They have tiny, tiny holes in their leaves to take the air in. Got it? How do a fish breathe? The gills of the fish helps a fish to breathe. Okay, they breathe the air which is there in the water. All right, now you observe your doll or toy car. Will it breathe? No, they do not breathe because it is a non-living thing. Non-living thing do not breathe. The next difference is living things grow. Non-living things do not grow. You know that a baby, little baby, she will grow into a girl, then to a young woman, and then to an old lady, right? The same way, small little puppy, it grows into a dog. A small little plant, it will grow into an adult plant or a tree, right? It means living things grow. Can you ever see a bat or a doll grow in size? No, because it is a non-living thing. The next difference is living things eat food and non-living things do not eat food. Okay, do you know how plants prepare their food? You know, plants prepare their food in their leaves with the help of air, water, and sunlight. They make their own food. How do humans, like that means us, how do we eat food? We depend on plants and other animals for the food. Okay, we eat both plants and meat. How do animals get their food? Animals get their food from plants and other animals. Got it? Very good. Then tell me, do your chair and table eat food? No, right? Because they are non-living things. Non-living things do not eat food. Right answer. Children, did you all understand until now? We will move to the next difference. Living things can move. Non-living things cannot move. Okay, they don't move. Animals move in their own way. How do we move? We move by walking with the help of legs. Right? We walk with the legs. Okay, now tell me, how do a bird move? Birds fly with their wings. Okay? In that case, tell me, how do a fish move? Fish move by swimming. What helps a fish to swim? Do you know that? It is their fins. Fins helps a fish to swim. Do a pencil and pen move their own? No. Non-living things cannot move on their own. Got it? So, the next difference between living things and non-living things is living things can feel and non-living things cannot feel. Got it? Imagine you try to touch a hot object. What will happen? You pull back your hand, right? You feel hot. You feel the pain when you hurt yourself, right? Living things can feel. What will happen when you get a wound on your hand? Oh, you cry. If somebody hurt you, what do you do? You cry, right? Because living things can feel. How about a touch me not plant? Did you try touching the leaves of the touch me not plant? It closes itself. They can feel the touch. Okay. Try to pinch a doll or football. What will happen? Will it cry loudly? No. Will it make any sounds? No. Why? Because it is a non-living thing. Non-living things do not feel at all. Okay. So, I hope you all understood until now. We will move to the next difference. Living things give birth to young ones. Non-living things do not give birth to young ones. Do you know how birds give birth to their young ones? They lay eggs. Birds, insects, and snakes, they give birth by laying eggs. How about the animals or humans? Animals such as cows, dogs, cats give birth to young ones just like human beings. How about the plants? Plants have seeds. Most new plants grow from seeds. So, living things give birth to young ones and non-living things do not give birth to young ones. The last difference is living things grow old and die. Non-living things do not grow old and die. Okay, children, did you all understand? Is everything clear? Do you have any doubts? Now we have done with the whole chapter, the environment. Okay. Now we will try to recall everything we have learned today. Okay. Now let's start revising the topic. Our environment. The things around us form our environment. The things around us, either natural things or man-made things. Natural things are the things which occurs in nature. Examples: sun, moon, plants, animals, stones, etc. Man-made things are the things which is made by human beings. Examples: table, chair, pencils, books, computers, buildings, roads, houses, etc. Things around us are either living thing or non-living thing. What does a living thing mean? The things which has life in it are called living things. For example, birds, animals, plants, human beings are all living things. How do we know that the particular thing is a living thing? Living things can breathe, they grow, they eat, they can move their own, they can feel, they give birth to young ones. They grow old and die. Okay. Now we will go to the non-living thing. What is a non-living thing mean? The things which has no life in it are called non-living things. How do you know a particular thing is a non-living thing? Non-living things do not breathe, they do not grow, they do not eat, they cannot move their own, they don't feel at all, they do not give birth to young ones, they do not grow old and die. What are the examples for non-living things? Tables, chairs, mountains, sun, etc. Children, I hope you all understood everything. I hope you learned everything. Thank you so much for watching our video. Bye. I will come again with another video. Bye bye. See you.